All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Vinland Saga, Season 2, Episode 11.
All right, we caught up with Knut.
Mm-hmm. Denmark is yours.
Denmark is his. Now, that transition of power has not entirely happened.
Nope. Harold is still alive.
Harold is still alive, and it is probable that there's going to be some issues that need to be ironed out with that. But if we go back to Thorfinn and Einar's story, we might just effectively time skip our way through whatever Knut's dealings are with that. But who's to say this episode could also just end up being the part 2 of the previous episode.
That's true.
So we'll have to wait and see on that.
And there is that, assistant bodyguard second in command dude that, is protective of Harold, shall we say.
Yeah.
And knows that Knut would stand to benefit.
Yeah, and is, watching him rather closely in that regard. But Knut's haunted by the ghost of his father's disembodied head.
Right.
Very, very apropos, even though he was not the one to behead his father.
Nope.
He definitely
He
played a
benefited.
part in that.
Yeah.
In that slight little bit there.
Yep.
So the fact that the heavy weight that he bears now comes not just in the literal power that he wields, but also in the crippling, not fear, but I don't know, what would you call this emotion? Guilt?
Guilt maybe. I mean, but at the same time,
it's a projection of his own subconscious.
Right, but how much of it is he is actually not fazed by this versus doing his best to not be fazed by this, despite all of the guilt that he is feeling.
Yeah, exactly. He can feel specific things, but whether or not it affects him in any permanent sense is based on how well he pushes through it. Because at the very end of the episode, he just kind of goes, "Oh, is
this it?
Is that it?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess this is nothing."
But at the same time, he was talking out loud to a thing that wasn't there.
Yes, and the lady...
The serving girl heard some of it, even if she didn't hear details, probably, hopefully, and you sent her away. So, you don't have as good of a lid on things as maybe you would like.
Right. And so that's a very cool place to find our king boy in this place now. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Kings and swords.
That doesn't sound like a very peaceful transition.
Okay. Yeah, we're continuing the Knut storyline. Right, Wolf is the bodyguard guy, yeah. No, that's good. That's good.
You saw it coming, all right?
Yeah.
Maybe
there's a little bit of opportunity that could prove itself here.
Yeah, but it's not because of this fight.
Okay. Which will get you more tired.
Yep. All right.
I like how he said, "I'm not falling for that again." Meaning, he already had, and Knut still got him to do it. I like seeing all the people come in to help him actually take off the armor, because it's really tough, yeah. Yep. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, Well,
all right.
Which is not a very popular thing to do.
イングランド征服後もクヌートは直属配下のデンマーク人部隊を駐留させていた。しかしその維持費はイング
So all the plunder of that is just... Yep, here we go. No.
Oh, so he's just gonna take the farm? And maybe other places too?
He's gonna take a whole lot of places, yeah. What would that look like? What kind of king would that be?
Yeah.
Okay.
1週間前だ。一足遅かったな、親父。山ほどお見舞いの品を持ってきたというのに。
Shit.
クノール3隻分かい。大きなこった。お前がわしを出迎えるということは、つまりクヌと陛下もここにいらっしゃるということか。そりゃ。
Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh shit. But with his gift. Yeah. That's a good start.
Yep.
Might stop him from actually requisitioning your land.
Or it might just show him that, oh, hey, you've got a good farm.
It's true. Watch him actually just be super chill. Oh my god!
Holy shit. Oh my god.
What? What is
This
this?
is so comedic, but like...
You drew a sword.
He's spouting all the shit he's been told.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I would love to meet whoever like was like the episode director for this. I'm,
Just the shadows over his eyes. Oh my god.
oh my god. Oh god. His dad is here now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, this is amazing.
And we're gonna get a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood moment where they clasp arms and stuff. No way!
I was thinking it might be. No!
What?
No!
What? This episode!
Holy shit!
What is happening?
Ah, succession of the crown. And then this. Oh my god. So this guy's just scamming him.
Is he?
I think so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he kind of looks like Thorfinn.
And then he
in the
turns to him. Wait. Oh no, so, okay. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
And if this is happening before whatever happens with Knut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
昨日申し込んでもうクヌと陛下に拝謁が許されるとは。結構顔が利くんだな、トールギル。貢ぎ物が良かったのかもしれないな。そうだろそうだろ。うちの農作物は質も量も南部で一番だ。
This deal might not be one that you appreciate, though.
ケティルよ、そなたの献上品は世も見た。なかなか質の良い品々だ。受け取ろう。あれらの作物はすべてそなたの畑から産じたものか。
はい、さようでございます。
When the sun hits this ridge just right, these hills sing.
世はいたずらに父や兄の
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
安心しろ。そなたのような力ある豪農はデンマークの宝だ。
No. What the fuck?
クルート陛下、お願いがあります。俺を陛下の軍団に入れてください。なんならここで。
Bro, don't draw your sword in the
Holy
exactly.
shit!
His farm produces, you know, better stock than his his seed does.
構わぬぞケティル。
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh my god, this episode is so
It's so derpy.
so derpy.
人体とみなし切ってみせよ。
I'll take a whack at it then. Oh god, this is gonna be sad.
Yeah.
One-handed?
Yeah, what are you doing? Oh no. There, I have so much secondhand embarrassment right now. Is he just whacking it again and again? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
That was the kindest I've ever seen Knut.
Yeah.
Thorgil seems actually really reasonable.
Yeah,
about all
yeah.
this. Like, I'm really starting to like Thorgil.
Yeah. Always got something to prove.
Yep. You're a dumbass and a coward, but it's okay.
Yep.
And just chill out for a little bit.
Better to, you know, have your mouth shut and have people think you're an idiot than to open it and have
This
them know.
feels so tonally just strange, but this theme, yeah. This was, I believe, Thorkel's theme.
Oh, leverage to make sure that Kettle specifically gives them a lot of stuff.
Oh my god.
Put him in the army. Yeah.
Yep.
And you won't resist even if you do have armed forces because we'll have your son. Both your sons. Okay.
All right, Knut. You got him. You got Kettle by the balls.
He does. But man, Knut was like... Knut and Wolf were basically the only serious characters this episode.
Most everyone else had a very kind of goofy kind of way that they were portrayed. But I think that's okay because for the most part, this is a setup for some really scary stuff to happen with regards to Knut being king of Denmark. And while he is not king of Denmark yet, they did very quickly address the fact that in the travel time it took from Kettle to leave the farm to get to
it's already been a week
Knut.
since Harold died.
Yeah. Harold's been dead for a while.
Yep.
And not only that, the coronation is still a little bit of a ways away, so there's some weird wiggle room time where Knut has the has kind of the positive assent of the people being like, okay, cool, that's what Harold wanted, that's great. But then you have characters like Wolf who are like, maybe I'm a little bit jealous, or maybe I'm a little bit, not a fan of the way that this is all kind of conveniently working out for Knut.
But to be fair, it seems like Knut is doing while Knut has definitely gotten more ruthless since, he was in season 1, he has demonstrated that he is able to kill with kindness in ways that people wouldn't expect, right?
Yes.
He is able to prove that, even if he's not the strongest warrior, although seeing him actually fight was pretty awesome because he certainly couldn't fight in season 1. No, he still manages to actually impress Wolf and the other people watching because, hey, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Right, and he also won 1 out of 5 bouts against Wolf, so he's not still, a realized man, but he is in the Nord sense.
Right.
But he is a tempered blade. He has found a way to not constantly wave his naked blade around and demand respect from people. He knows how to be cunning and he knows how to be shrewd. And we've seen that throughout this season thus far.
Yep.
But we saw a very, very good example of that, of where he immediately identified the weakness in Kettle's family unit and structure and was like, oh,
I can use that.
I'm not going to reprimand this. I'm going to reward this.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, it's this wonderful thing where he has so much power, and yet it's a precarious position because he doesn't want to piss off the people he's going to be ruling as soon as he becomes their ruler, or even before he officially gets coronated, right?
Yep.
But at the same time, he could do that if he needs to. And so he's just thinking, where's the better option?
What's the smoothest way to do this?
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, oh, I'll just hold his son over his head.
Yeah, I'll give his son what he wants.
I don't even need to be really overt with it. I can just exactly.
Yeah, it can be a reward of, you know what? I see you're rough around the edges, but I see potential in you, and this was an excellent gift, and I appreciate that you're doing this so soon after, like me stepping into the position and keeping this, nice and everything. Excellent.
He could even go up to Kettle and be like, I get it. Your son's an idiot.
Yeah.
I'll take him out of your hair.
Right.
You don't have to worry about him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, okay, yeah.
By the way,
we're going to go conquer the North Sea. So I need all your land. It is now my property.
Still
you
manage
work
it.
for me and manage it.
Mm-hmm. But I need 100%.
100% of it. Yes, exactly.
And
you can take whatever you need to feed yourselves. And pay, maybe a decent wage for your people that are already your retainers there.
Yeah, exactly.
But all your slaves, all your property, all your cattle, all your everything, that is mine. I will now choose to do with it as I see fit. If any of it is not necessary for you to produce that again, every year, quarter, or whatever, that's coming to my army.
Right.
And Knut is going to be very emphatic about that.
And the thing is, originally I was thinking it would be the angle of, we need able-bodied men, right?
Which that's part of it.
And that's part of it. And so that might end up being one of the ways in which Thorfinn and Einar end up being brought into the fold to things.
And
but
Snake
at the same
ends
time,
up probably getting removed from the situation.
Yes, but if you have able-bodied men that are good farmers and help get you money, right?
Because obviously he's not going to requisition all the people. I was just bringing up the point that there's an implied thing of I'm going to requisition your farm. It is implied that it's I'm going to requisition everything that it takes to run the farm as well. It is not go kick off your land, I'm going to run it now. It's everything, all your base belong to us, and now it is
all your people that work for you must continue to do what they are doing. Because this is a numbers game.
The king wills it.
The king wills it. Yeah, exactly. And that's. I love that the situation that he was dealing with was not a question of power from the standpoint of combat. It's just the armies are expensive. I conquered this place, so I need a standing army there to maintain control. That's a lot of money.
Cool. England is covering that. But that means we don't get any extra money from England, really.
Right.
I like that they simplified it in that way because obviously it's a little bit more complicated than just England is
being an even wash,
right? Because it's more the thing that, the money is circulating in England.
Right.
But the issue is that if you end up just giving the money that you have in your conquered lands of England eventually back to your enemies who are still in England, because they don't have complete control of all of England, they just have no armies that they actually have to fear in England.
Right.
Eventually you end up in a situation where you've got a starving army. So therefore,
those are not good.
That's not good. You lose control of that army, and then they get taken over by their commanders, and
Yeah.
it's a whole thing there. But if you then go and conquer more lands,
Yep.
well, then there you go. You're going to need eventually another army, another source of income and
Right.
stuff. So
And the problem is that that starts to look like one of them their pyramid scheme things where it's like, all right, we don't
call it empire.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Right. And what happens when there are no more worlds to conquer, right?
We're not anywhere close to there yet. But
No, that's
I'll tell
true.
you,
That is very true.
There's a reason why they call Knut the Alexander the Great of like the 1000s. You know,
yeah?
like oh my goodness.
I had no idea he was called that. That is.
There are some.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I suppose he wouldn't just be any old king if he's going to be a character in a historical dash of fiction, like historical fiction epic, right?
And referred to as Knut the Great.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Exactly. You'd have to do some special stuff in order to get to that point. Okay.
Yeah,
and if it's something where this guy, Gunnar or whatever, ends up
Ragnar's
going
brother, yeah.
to check on the farm, if he sees Thorfinn, I forget, did he ever meet Thorfinn?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah. So that could be all sorts of interesting.
He didn't really get close to him, but it was more the thing of when they came back to see King Sweyn and stuff that
He was there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And he was spying on them.
And freaking Leif is
the Leif bit
that
was so funny and weird. I get it. He's looking for Thorfinn, but the idea that he's like, oh, I found a Thorfinn that looks kind of like him, but it's okay, yeah, you're obviously not my Thorfinn, but maybe he told a really impassioned story to Leif where he's like, I really need help, and it's like, okay, yeah, cool.
Maybe 10 years ago, while he was still looking, he's like, oh, are you? No, okay, but you need help. All right, come on, yeah, come with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then he's still looking for Thorfinn for him, and then he's also a nice frame of reference of so I'm going to have to ask you to have your hair look a little bit like this. And he's like, it's fine. Yep. And I'm going to have to ask you to kind of like every once in a while, like kind of
narrow your eyes,
But why would I want to do that? You know?
I can't.
What?
I can't.
That sounds really tough to do with any level of consistency.
Yeah. The level of derp we got this episode was terrifying and hilarious. And yet,
the full-on the fathers coming in, and the fact that it was Leif, and then the beating over
when
the
we
head.
when we saw him from behind, I was like, I was just thinking, wouldn't that be funny if he was a Leif?
Yeah, I thought the same thing too. I should have said something.
And it's actually Leif.
But then also the thing of it's he's probably out somewhere in town being like, why'd you bump into me?
Yeah, why'd you bump into me?
Like, I'm like, what is this, JoJo's?
Yeah, exactly. And with the combing of the hair.
Like, the pose as well, with the sword, like, floating as it's, like, falling in the air.
And the way he just regurgitated all the stuff that he'd heard from, like, Thorgal and, like, the other, like, mercenaries and stuff, it was just like, oh my God. And the fact that he's
pain.
The fact that he was
Actual
like, hey,
pain.
Omar, be polite. You're going to be in the presence of the king. Okay, no, to be fair, Omar was, in a sense, polite. He was just really fucking... Stupid. Yeah. Like...
One, he ignored the command of the king's retainer to kneel when he said to kneel.
Yes.
So that's its own thing there.
Yeah.
Two, he drew his sword in the presence of a king.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of funny because it's Knut, look, you've got another person who's being an idiot, but it's not for your sake in this case here, but they're drawing their sword in the presence of a king.
Oh, yeah. Like that.
And it's like, I've already dealt with this before. It's not that bad.
That was when he got up and with the loud noise. I was like, wait, is he gonna do something like aggressive towards the king of like, I don't know. No, he just does this. And
it almost felt like he was about to be like, I don't know if any of you guys have seen this movie, but like, if any of you guys seen the Ever After Cinderella movie?
Oh, that's such a good movie.
There's a part at the very end when the stepsister is like, my mother, I am just a victim here.
Yeah.
My mother made me do all this. And she's like, how dare you turn on me?
I'm ashamed to call her family.
Right. And it felt like the kind of thing where he was about to be like, my father is prostrating himself before a king.
Right, exactly.
And giving away all this stuff. I'll have you know,
we should negotiate. It's not a gift.
Right. But hold on, let me cook here with the no, we could produce far more than this. Our farm is capable of far more than you do not realize how amazing my father is, and it's just like. Shut the fuck up!
Yeah. Shut the fuck up! And I love the way that Thorgal sums it up afterwards. He's like, the cowards always act in the strangest of ways.
It's the whole thing of him being like, I've killed a few cowards. I didn't like it, but they did weird shit right before they died.
Like, they kind of killed the buzz of it, It's like...
In some ways, that's kind of what happened with Thorkel, remember? When the poor one of the brothers just saw Thorkel.
And he actually looks kind of like Omar. The brother that... Or no, the brother that shot himself was the bigger one.
Yeah,
the other brother was the one that kind of looked like Omar. Yeah. But this episode, it's just... There are things that I adore about it, and then there are other things that I adore about it in very different ways. And a lot of cringe.
A lot of cringe.
I cannot do cringe comedy. Like, it just, the
it has to be in its own thing, where you specifically, take a shot of cringe before you consume the cringe media. It's like BoJack, It's like you have to be ready for it. I just don't expect it in Vinland Saga.
Yeah, right, because it's such a serious show, and then it's like we're gonna continue to not be serious. And the thing is, doing that with the sons, okay, sure, that's great, right?
And Thorkel exists. And Obviously, we do have comedy in Vinland Saga.
But the thing is that there's comedy, but then there's derp, and that happened in this episode. Some of it in the presence of Knut.
And he took it in stride. See, clearly he's the king of kings. He is an incredible guy.
But Thorgal just being surprised and being like, what? As this is all this is my boss. Could you not?
I was letting you meet them.
Yeah.
Sorry, boss. My family are kind of fucking idiots.
Also, what the fuck? You think all the work that I'm a badass. It took a lot to get to the point where I'm in his guard.
I killed 25 people.
Right.
I'm a survivor and victor of 7 battles.
Where's your ear necklace?
A war campaign.
Yeah.
Who are you?
My ear necklace isn't even nearly the biggest of the people in the guard.
Thorgil's already having the thing of it's weird that we're having this meeting to begin with.
Right.
But 2, he let all of us in, sure, okay. But then, okay.
Odd. Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, I'm really excited for the way that this pulls all the storylines together into one place.
Yep.
And then also sets a reunion up for Knut and Thorfinn.
Yes.
So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Persona 5 Royal Let's Play on Twitch, and if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.